Tonight, South Dakota's Republican-led legislature is overriding GOP Governor Kristi Noem's veto after her refusal to sign a bill banning transgender athletes from competing in sports for women.
Before today's vote, CBN's David Brody asked the Republican governor whether she sent the bill back to Republican lawmakers in South Dakota after corporate pressure.
If this bill was just a K through 12 bill, you would sign it, but the problem is the college component here, because the NCAA may sue the state or maybe take their business elsewhere.
Only girls should be playing in girls' sports. That's not up for dispute. My goal is really to protect our kids, make sure that we don't have boys playing in girls' sports at the K-12 level, and then also at the collegiate level, go fight a battle that we can win.
Joining us now is Tony Perkins, president of the Family Research Council. Tony, welcome back to Faith Nation. Today, the South Dakota legislature voted to override Governor Noem's veto of the Women's Sports Fairness Bill. Critics are accusing her of bowing to corporate pressure by not signing the bill. Tony, what really happened there?
Well, John, I think that is fairly accurate. When you look at what's happened in other states where you've had Mississippi, you've had Idaho, you've had Arkansas, all signing bills very similar in structure and style as the bill that passed the South Dakota legislature. And the governor saying initially was actually for it, but we saw the same thing last year. Big business leaned in on another bill that had advanced through the South Dakota House pertaining to surgeries, transgender surgeries for minors. So there's evidence there that would suggest that the governor is being influenced by the tentacles of big business.
Tony, let's talk about China. You and the U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom have condemned China's treatment of the Uyghur Muslims, and now China is sanctioning you and Gail Manchin, Senator Manchin's wife, for your work. Is that a badge of honor almost?
Well, it shows that I think the Chinese Communist Party is becoming very sensitive to the international focus on their brutal treatment of their own citizens. Look, the curtain has been pulled back on what China is doing. A lot of this came as a result of the previous administration, the Trump administration, putting such a focus, an intense focus on international religious freedom. Of course, the commission has been speaking out about China's treatment of its own citizens, in particular the Uyghur Muslims. But the reality is the international community now is looking upon what China is doing and has spoken out, uniformly. And so I think China's trying to save face here by striking back at those who are helping pull back the curtain.
Technically, Tony, what do these Chinese sanctions against you mean for protecting religious freedom around the world?
I don't know. Maybe I can't shop at Walmart where most of the things are made in China. I'm not sure. I'm certainly not planning on going to China anytime soon. The sanctions essentially say I cannot go to Hong Kong, I cannot go to China, and individuals in China cannot do business with me. So not quite sure the practical implications of this. Again, wasn't on my trip list to go to China. In fact, it should be noted that China has refused to allow the commission to come into China to personally observe religious freedom conditions in that country.
Now, red flag for sure. All right, Tony Perkins, president of Family Research Council, thank you so much. Good to see you this Monday.
Thanks, Tony.